A clandestine pact between two of the world's most powerful authoritarian regimes threatens to destabilize Europe's energy security and to shift the balance of geopolitical power. China and Iran have forged a covert alliance, using backroom deals and shadowy coercion to undermine Europe's access to vital exports. As these two giants flex their muscles against the West, how far will they go to assert their dominance? The stakes are higher than ever in this high-stakes game of global strategy unfolding behind closed doors. One wrong move could disrupt the world order. To truly comprehend the motivations behind this new alliance, we must first journey into the past. Historically, China and Iran have maintained distinct relationships with Europe. China's economic ties with European nations have flourished over the past decades, with the European Union becoming China's most significant trading partner. On the other hand, Iran's relationship with Europe has been marked by sanctions, nuclear deals, and political disputes. Yet, beneath these economic and political interactions, an undercurrent of rivalry and competition has always existed. Europe's heavy reliance on energy imports, particularly gas and oil, has positioned it as a vital player in global energy markets. China and Iran, recognizing this vulnerability, saw an opportunity to advance their own interests. The strategic vision these two nations have embarked upon harks back to the ancient Silk Road, but with a modern twist. China's Belt and Road Initiative, an ambitious global infrastructure project spanning continents, has already laid the groundwork by tapping into Iran's extensive oil and gas reserves. China envisions a new energy Silk Road that bypasses traditional routes on which Europe heavily depends. This not only solidifies China's energy security, but also offers Iran an alternative market, reducing its reliance on European buyers. Iran, eager to break free from the constraints of Western sanctions and diversify its oil and gas customer base, found this proposition enticing. Iran's strategic location, bridging the gap between Asia and Europe, made it the perfect partner for China in this endeavor. The plot to cut off Europe from energy exports wasn't hatched overnight. Sources suggest that several secret meetings between top Chinese officials and Iranian counterparts set the stage for this audacious plan. Over the past year, Iranian officials have engaged in meetings of utmost secrecy, aimed at ironing out the logistics and potential obstacles of the new energy route. The clandestine nature of these discussions, shielded from the prying eyes of international media and intelligence agencies, ensured that their plans remained concealed until they were ready to unveil them. When the whispers of the covert alliance between China and Iran reached European capitals, palpable tension gripped the continent. Europe, already grappling with energy security issues, viewed this as a direct threat. The response from European leaders took on a mix of diplomacy and urgency. While some called for open dialogue with China and Iran to better understand their intentions, others advocated for a more assertive stance, seeking alternative energy sources and bolstering their own energy infrastructure. One cannot underestimate the potential impact of this move on global energy prices. With Europe potentially being severed from a substantial portion of its energy exports, prices could skyrocket, leading to economic strain and further aggravating an already tense global situation. The audacious move by China and Iran extends beyond the realm of energy. It's a grander play of the vast chessboard of international relations. By attempting to sever Europe from its energy exports, China and Iran challenge the existing world order, signaling a shift in power dynamics. Furthermore, the implications stretch beyond Europe. The United States, traditionally a close ally of Europe, will likely become entangled in this vortex. The question remains, will the US extend support to its European allies, potentially escalating tensions with China and Iran? Or will it adopt a more cautious approach, focusing on its own energy security and geopolitical interests? As the dust settles on this revelation, the ripple effects of the secret plot can be observed far and wide, extending beyond just the primary players. Countries in the Middle East, Central Asia, and even Africa are watching the unfolding scenario with bated breath. For many of them, energy exports constitute a significant portion of their economies, and any disruption in the established trade patterns could have profound consequences. The Central Asian republics, rich in energy resources, find themselves in a peculiar situation historically. They've managed to balance their relations between the West, primarily Europe, and their powerful neighbor to the east, China. The new plot has presented them with a dilemma: should they align with the emerging China-Iran alliance and reap the benefits of the new energy Silk Road, or should they maintain their long-standing ties with Europe? The choice is far from simple, as it involves not only economic considerations, but also complex political and cultural dynamics. The Middle East, always a hotbed for geopolitical intrigue, now faces a new set of challenges. Nations like Saudi Arabia and the UAE, traditional allies of the West, might view the China-Iran alliance with suspicion. Their rivalry with Iran, especially in the context of the Sunni-Shia divide, adds another layer of complexity. How these nations react, whether by forming counter-alliances or seeking dialogue, will play a pivotal role in the region's stability. With Europe potentially seeking alternative energy resources, Africa emerges as an exciting prospect. Countries like Nigeria, Angola, and Algeria, rich in oil and gas, could step in to fill the void left by the China-Iran plot. This could usher in a new era of African-European collaboration, leading to increased investments, infrastructure development, and mutual growth. However, this also brings challenges, notably the risk of neocolonialism, where powerful nations exploit the resources of weaker ones. African leaders will need to tread carefully, ensuring that any new energy deals benefit their populations and contribute to sustainable development. In this digital age, information is power. The fact that China and Iran managed to keep their plot secret for so long underscores their capabilities in the realm of cyber operations and information warfare. However, it also highlights the importance of intelligence sharing and cybersecurity in today's world. Europe's realization of this covert operation underscores the vital role that intelligence agencies play in ensuring national security. The need for effective counterintelligence operations and robust cyber defense mechanisms has never been more acute. As nations vie for dominance in the energy sector and other spheres of influence, intelligence agencies will increasingly become the first line of defense against covert plots and subversive activities. One clear takeaway from this saga is Europe's pressing need to diversify its energy sources. While the continent has made strides in harnessing renewable energy, the China-Iran plot highlights the vulnerabilities inherent in over-reliance on a few energy suppliers. In response, Europe might accelerate its transition to green energy. Investments in solar, wind, hydro, and nuclear energy could see a significant boost. Such a shift would not only enhance energy security, but also address the pressing concerns of climate change. In a twist of irony, the China-Iran move might inadvertently push Europe towards a more sustainable energy future. To navigate these global challenges and shape the future faster than anticipated, we need global solutions. Multilateral institutions such as the United Nations, the International Energy Agency, and the World Trade Organization will play an indispensable role in mediating and finding common ground amidst these tensions. These institutions can provide forums for dialogue, facilitate trust-building measures, and ensure that global commerce and energy flows continue unhindered. Their role in conflict resolution and promoting international cooperation will be paramount as countries grapple with the evolving geopolitical landscape. Beyond the realm of geopolitics, the economic consequences of this plot are profound. Global markets thrive on predictability, and any significant disruption in energy flows to Europe, a major economic bloc, can send shockwaves through global financial systems. Stock markets, currency exchanges, and commodity prices could all experience volatility in the wake of these developments. Businesses, especially those heavily invested in the energy sector or dependent on stable energy prices, will need to reevaluate their strategies. Risk mitigation, diversification of supply chains, and a renewed focus on sustainability might become the order of the day. The unfolding story of the China-Iran plot is a stark reminder of the intricacies of the modern world. It underscores that in the realm of global politics, actions and strategies are often multifaceted with cascading impacts that touch every corner of the globe. As this chapter in global politics continues to unfold, it serves as a lesson in the importance of foresight, adaptability, and collaboration. For Europe and the world at large, the future lies not in isolation or confrontation, but in building bridges, forging new alliances, and above all, fostering mutual understanding in an ever-changing world landscape. Thank you for sticking with us all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure the notification bell is turned on so you don't miss a video.